Hi, I'm Mike.
And I'm Amy.
And we are super excited to answer the challenging and rewarding call of God to plant a church.
We currently attend Life Source in White Marsh, Maryland. We absolutely love this church, but we really feel like it is time for us to answer the call to go and start our own church.
We have a vision for this church that God's put in our heart. And the vision of the church, the vision statement is inspiring, empowering, and equipping for impact. We believe that ministry that comes from the church shouldn't be something that's birthed necessarily from the church leadership, but that the ministry that the church does, the outreach that it does, is something that's birthed from the heart of the people. We want to meet with people, find out what their gifts and their talents and their passions are, and then the church comes behind that and supports that effort to reach out in their community, to do the outreaches that are in their heart. And the church becomes the resource center where truly the work of the church is outside of the four walls, and what's happening inside the church building is truly equipping and inspiring people to step out and make an impact in their community. And the church would be the cheerleader and would be the supporter of that.
We recently watched some really close friends of ours that attend Life Source start their own church. They went down to Florida and through the ARC started a church, and we believe that because we watched them through this process, and step out, that it's something that we can do too. So because of them and because of the ARC, it has encouraged us to walk through our purpose.
Absolutely. We want to start a church in the Hunt Valley, Timonium area in northern Baltimore County. We believe that's an area that's ripe for the gospel, for people to it's an affluent area. It's a people where people think they've got everything all together because they may have money, but there's a lack and there's a hole in their heart. And I believe that God's given us a word to share that there's more to life than what they have, and that too much is given, much is required. That God has blessed people in order so that they can give and that they can make an impact in their community. We've been to some ARC conferences, and like Amy said, we've seen a family that came out of our church and worked through the ARC process to plant a church, and we learned so much from them by watching what they did and the coaching process that they had somebody working alongside of them, because we've never planted a church before. We've both been in church ministry all of our adult lives, and we know the ins and outs about how to run a church. I've been a pastor on staff and the administrator on staff at my church for many years. Amy's the worship leader, so we have a lot of the gifts and abilities that it takes to run a church day to day. But the process of launching and planting a church is something that we've never done before, and we want to work with a group like the ARC that not only teaches you how to do it, but walks you through the process, and there's relationships there, and there's an ongoing connection. We're really excited about that and understand the importance of that, because being a church planter, as we've learned from our friends, can be a lonely spot and a lonely place, and you need other people around you that can encourage you and walk you through those times. And just when you think something happened to you that it's never happened to anybody else, it's happened to other people, and having a place and a network of other church leaders and pastors that we can connect to is very exciting to us, and we feel like it's very important.
We really appreciate you taking the time to hear our heart, and
we're so excited about what God wants to do, and we believe that He has big things in store for the Timonium Hunt Valley area. Thank you so much.